Bulldog Newscast.
As you can see, this edition includes sponsors from local businesses and organizations which can help us improve our newscast. Thank you for your support.
Our first Spotlight project takes us to the junior high with Mrs. Glass's class. They did a Larks Museum project. Here are the highlights.
7th grade students were given the opportunity to research a president or a first lady, and they were required to write a biography about the president or the first lady. They also had to create a speech, basically turning themselves into the president or the first lady. They also did a poster board, and on the poster board they included pictures of the president and the first lady or the first lady, and they also included a timeline. The students were also encouraged to dress as the president or first lady and bring props that were symbolic of their presidency or the person being the first lady.
Our next projects could be found in Mrs. Fott's sewing class. Here's what they've been working on.
Mrs. Fott's sewing class finished a service project by sewing dresses for girls in countries of Africa. Little Dresses for Africa is a non-profit Christian-based organization which provides relief to the children of Africa and many other countries in need. Simple dresses are made out of pillowcases that the class brought in. The dresses are distributed to orphanages, churches, and schools in Africa to plant in the hearts of little girls that they are worthy. The organization's theme is, "We're not just sending dresses, we're sending hope." As another service project, the class is making 21 skirts for the cast of our musical, Mary Poppins. After the skirts are finished, students will be working on their own sewing projects. Mrs. Falt wants to thank each student in her class for working hard to help others.
Columbus Grove also has something to be proud of. Josh McCauley earned a scholarship at Bluffton University. Here is Preston with an interview.
I'm here with Josh McCauley from the Columbus Grove Marching Band. He's been awarded a music scholarship for Bluffton University and has been to Bands of America twice. Josh, what branch of music do you plan on majoring in?
I plan on majoring in music education.
Well, why Bluffton of all the colleges?
It's close to home and it's easier for me, and I am also really close to the staff. I know them really well.
Alright, thanks Josh. Good luck.
Reese Roney had the chance to sit down with our Spotlight Student of the Week. Here is Reese with that interview.
Spotlight Week, Senior Caden Grotehouse. Caden, how does it feel to be a Student Spotlight of the Week?
Oh, it feels fantastic. There's no place I'd rather be right now.
Perfect. Now I was going to ask you a couple questions and this, answer whatever you want. What's your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is probably The Walking Dead on AMC.
And your favorite character from it?
I'd have to go with Daryl Dixon probably, or Rick Grimes.
Alright. And what do you like to do in the weekend?
On the weekends, I like to go to bro nights and team bonding for basketball.
Okay. Who's that all involved? Who are your friends, closest friends?
Probably Reese, Emilio, behind the camera there. Lakeland, Chives, Ridenauer, Grant Cassie, some guys like that, and then just about anybody on the basketball team.
Alright, and I know you're involved in a couple sports here at Grove with basketball and track, but who do you play next in basketball?
We got Corey Ross on Tuesday for a tournament game.
Alright, and then what are you looking most to about the track season?
I think we'll just have a successful year. I think we got some good seniors returning and a bunch of good underclassmen that'll do great in their field events and running events, so I think we're going to have a successful year overall.
Awesome, thank you, Caden, and back to the studio.
And now to Getty with the weather. But first, we have a commercial from one of our sponsors. Roll it!
Kristen, I don't know what to do. Every time I get money, I just keep spending it really quick.
Maybe you should go to the Union Bank and open a savings account. That way you'll be less likely to spend it.
How do I do that?
Just go in and ask to open one. Make sure you bring your personal information.
That seems like a really good idea. Do you want to help me after school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Union Bank is located on the corner of High Street. They're open 8:30 to 5 on weekdays and 8:30 to 12 on Saturday. The Union Bank offers a variety of services to handle your money. Stop by today.
Union Bank!
Morning, everybody. Welcome to this weekend's weather. We have an interesting stretch of weather coming up, so let's get started. For today, we'll see showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, with a high temperature of 70. These storms will be associated with the cold front that will sweep through tonight. Some of these storms could be severe, with strong winds and lightning. These showers and thunderstorms will continue into the night tonight, with a low temperature of around 40. On Saturday, the cold front will have swept through, and we'll see overcast skies with a cool down, a high temperature of around 43. And on Sunday, the skies will clear out, and we'll see sunny skies with a high temperature of 39. That's the weather. Now let's go back to the studio.
We start sports off this week by spotlighting our junior high program. Congrats to the 8th grade boys for winning their basketball tournament, and good luck to the 7th grade girls this weekend.
Our 9th grade boys just captured the crown in the PCL tournament. Now to Zach with a short interview.
I'm with the freshman boys basketball team. Did you guys expect to do so well this season?
Me personally, no, but in practice we focused very well, and then we had to end up having a very successful season.
Do you see that in the future of CG boys basketball?
I see a very bright future in our basketball program.
How was your guys' championship run?
We did pretty good in the championship against Kaleida. It was a close game in the end, but we came out with the victory.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
Thanks, Zach, and now here's some highlights from last week's sporting events.
Notice we have not had any wrestling highlights in a while. Well, that's about to change. Our boys wrestling team leaves for sectional tournaments at LCC, and it lasts through tomorrow. Good luck, men.
Our boys are on a 4-game win streak, while the girls just won back-to-back NWC and PCL titles.
I'm here with two senior guards, Mason McClure and Jade Clement. Guys, did you guys have any little extra motivation for tonight's game?
Well, we won NWC last year, so we kind of wanted to win it again this year, and we were on a roll, and we wanted to go for the gold.
All right, and how do you think you prepared against Bluffton? Like, what was a little, I don't know, what did you guys do?
We went over their defenses because they have a lot of them, and then we did our best to cover their shooters because they have a lot of really good shooters.
All right, and my last question is, how do you think this is going to help you guys in the tournament?
It kind of shows us where we are right now, and there are still some things that we can do better on and work on those during practice.
All right, good luck, ladies.
Thank you.
Both the boys and girls tourneys start this week. Here's Amelia Reese with a short interview with Coach Sauter and Coach Schrader.
I'm here to welcome you guys to the sports tournament preview. I'm here with Coach Sauter. Coach, how do you think you prepare for Corey Austin? How do you match up against them?
I think we match up pretty well. They're playing pretty well right now. They've got 6 wins in a row, I think 12 on the year. It's probably the most wins they've had in probably the last 8, 9, 10 years. But I like our matchups with them. They got a nice kid inside. They got a good shooter, but I think we're defending as well as we have all year, and I think we can handle them.
All right, and how do you think your season has helped you for the tournament?
Well, I think playing in 2 conferences and having to, play PCL games on a Saturday, Northwest Conference games on Friday, it's just a grind, and it prepares you for the tournament when you're playing Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday, whatever the case may be. So we've played, Northwest Conference is tough, PCL is tough, so I think the competition we played has prepared us for a tournament run.
All right, Coach. Thanks.
I'm here with the girls basketball coach, Coach Schrader. Coach, what do you think about Tenora and how do you match up with them?
Tenora is a really good team. They have a senior shooting guard, 23 Norden girl, that just last night had 6 threes against Delphus Jefferson. So we'll have to stop her, and they've got a nice point guard and a 6'3" girl. So they're 14-9. They've won 14 games this year, and they beat Jefferson by about 20. So it'll be a good game.
All right. And how do you think your season has prepared you for hopefully another long tournament run?
Well, you hope when you schedule tough non-league games like Arlington and OG and Liberty Benton that win or lose, those games will help you in the long run and tell you a little bit about yourself. And hopefully we learn some lessons from them and we can use those going forward.
All right. Thank you. And congratulations on the season.
All right. Thank you.
Now back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. Remember, the girls play Saturday and the boys play Tuesday, so come out and support your Bulldogs. And now we go back to the studio with Preston to wrap things up.
Now for some last-minute announcements. The sophomores are currently selling their candy bars, so if you have a sweet tooth that you need to satisfy, find one of them. Here's one now. Hey, Grace.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Mr. Schaefer's financial lit class is making public service announcements about the importance of avoiding debt. Here's a short clip from last semester.
Take a look at this lady. She has a giant house and a brand new car. But wait, what you don't know is that she's thousands of dollars in debt from something called a credit card. When she was back in college, salespeople offered her a free t-shirt if she would use their credit card. She wanted to be cool, so she took them, thinking she now has a couple $1,000 to spend on whatever she wants. Now she is still in debt. Now take a look at this American. She owns an average-sized house and just bought a slightly used car. This American is living debt-free, and look at the smile on her face. When she was back in college, she refused to take any credit cards. In the long run, it really paid off.
The fact is, the average American household has around $16,000 of credit card debt, on top of $28,000 of car payments for a brand new car. 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, leaving no money to pay off debt. Is this the life you want to lead? You spend 12 to 18% less when using cash instead of a credit card. So take advice from
James Cash Penny,
Richard Warren Sears,
Henry Ford,
and say that credit cards cause too much stress and debt to be worth it.
Lastly, we have developed a website for the Bulldog Newscast to showcase our most recent newscasts. The link will be on the school homepage. This has been this week's edition. Anonymous.